I know. Why do you think I see women this way? It's exhausting. Another thing white women do, and I can talk about white women and I wouldn't get offended. White women will drag you to court. Black women don't have money to take you to court. White women will use their husband's money to drag you to court. And, you could say this about white people and we would say this is true. We would say this is true. But there's something, black people cannot have these conversations for some reason. They just seem to get emotional and crash out. And it's so tiring. Like, you just don't get any professionalism.
Time to speak. I have been harassed in my DMs by a conservative pundit.
Do you see what she said? She said, I was harassed in my DMs. Bruh. Like, I don't think these women see how unlikable they are.
Pearl, anti-feminist Pearl, grifter Pearl, you know her. Very kindly, I DM Pearl asking her if she wants to have a discussion. She asked
I said, on what?
me about what? I say about feminism. We know how the story goes. She says, about what? Again. I kindly explained to her what a feminism debate is. Again. And so
what she kept saying is feminism good or bad? And I just don't think that's a good question. Good or bad, according to who? I just don't think that's the best. It's the best question.
Suddenly, my character,
I am hilarious. The United States education system needs work. You can circle back when you have a better question. She showed the DMs. I'm going to show the full ones because this is bullshit. Oh, I don't even like showing DMs, but I'm like, this is bullshit. Hold on. How do I unzoom this? I don't want. The hard thing about these screens is like the sharing. So why do you have to show on Instagram all the things on the left? I'm not trying to air out people that aren't involved in this. All right, I'm just going to keep playing this girl. I'm going to zoom in a little bit.
intellect and my education are called into
Oh, wow. Oh, do you notice how she crops out? You know what? We're going to watch a video and then I'll show you. She crops out everything she said.
I'm so confused. I'm lost. So I reach out to my good sis, Tilly. I say, hi, Tilly. I don't know what's going on, Tilly. Why is she harassing me, Tilly? Tilly says, I don't know because she didn't act this way to me. I think back to my previous...
Yeah, because you were way more insufferable. Tilly, the reason I had Tilly on, so basically this girl sees Tilly's debate and she's like, I want the same debate. And I'm like, why would I debate you on this? I just debated Tilly. Like, why would I? She came in and her first thing was, I'm going to be respectful. She led with respect. These women are so unlikable.
Interactions, I'm like, oh yeah. Pearl calls me lazy. Pearl calls me uneducated. Pearl attacks my work ethic. And here's the kicker. Here's the part that seals the deal for me. Pearl says that maybe I'll amount to something if I become more like Tilly. Oh.
Yeah, she had a way better attitude.
I know what you want to change about me to make me more like you and Tilly. Unfortunately, it's not possible, babe. Unfortunately, you know.
You notice it's like they go into victim mode eventually. And this is the thing. I gave her the opportunity of a lifetime. You could get clips. You could dunk on me, right? This is the opportunity of a lifetime. These are all public videos. Like, if you said, why do you think the way you think? I could actually give videos of, another example. And there was a YouTuber that would clip me out of, anyway, I'm gonna actually go back in a second, but
when I know that I can't change that. I can't, unfortunately.
No, I just want the attitude to change.
I just want to illuminate how much more difficult it is to be in this space, to be in the political space.
Oh my God!
When you're, you know. Honestly, it doesn't matter how intelligent I am, how much I prepare.
No, you are kind of dumb. And that's the problem, is you're just not as smart as you think you are.
How composed I come off, they will treat
you didn't come off composed. Like
how they want to treat me. But why do you want to debate her in the first place? She's a bad person. She's an evil person. Yeah, she's one of many evil people who are currently educating and radicalizing our youngest generation. Fun fact, even if I wanted the more comfortable, the more highbrow conversation, and trust me, I do, I simply don't have the same access to these conversations as my peers do. I simply don't have.
Oh my God. Hold on. Okay, you said, and go to post. 3 buttons and say go. No, I'm trying to show the messages, Doug MPA, without the, because on the left. Actually, I think I can do it if I zoom enough. I think actually I don't really care about the last ones. It's just me sending stuff. Okay, I'll do it. Let me see if I can zoom. Am I able to zoom? Oh my God. Actually, let me finish her video. I'm so ADD sometimes.
I have the luxury of discretion. I fear. I'm so sorry, guys. I just wanted to illuminate that these situations are recurring. It's not a one-time thing. It takes that much more effort, that much more time to have the platform, to have the conversations that my peers currently do. Unfortunately.
I would have given it to you so easily if you could just be respectful and smart. That's it. A little crazy.
Oh, you're obviously running right now. And I think that that's so.
Now, it's so funny that these women think, like, I would have to know who you are to be running. Do you know what I mean? Like, I would have to, like, know, but it's just, you know.
Tragic. So until you can provide me with a good reason as to why you can have a casual conversation with Tilly, but I need to present you with some kind of thesis, I'm gonna continue speaking. Hope that's cool.
To delve deeper into it, I didn't necessarily prepare like the
Okay. All right. So now all right. So
summary of my worldview, but I think overall
that's all right. I mean, I'm just trying. She's taking this out of context. Tilly came in and she said, these are the topics I want to discuss. She said, I'm going to be respectful. She led with that.
Have a conversation
I'm not going to attack you personally.
with you. This isn't like a gotcha type thing. I'm just trying to have a conversation.
This is officially the second time this week I have been harassed.
Yeah, she says I've been harassed. And it's like these women have no idea. Like, do you think if you have pictures like this on your Instagram, oh yeah, I'm really dying to have you on. It's like, okay, now let me show you the full thing. It's kind of funny. So I say to Xena, she says, let's debate, Pearl, on what? You can pick the topic if you want, but I could do feminism. I'm guessing you're anti-feminist. I said, what about feminism? Do you agree with its principles? Is it a good or bad thing? I need a better debate question. Good or bad is irrelevant. If you aren't a feminist, explain why that I do the same. The debate is feminism. The United States education system needs work. You can circle back when you think of a better question. That's so interesting because the topics seem to make sense when you had a debate with Tilly. So what's different? I said, a woman nagging me. You've really changed my mind now. Because that's the thing. Instead of being polite, she comes in and says, oh, but you had a debate with Tilly. It's like they could come and be, bring more to the table and say, oh, I'm sorry. Here's a better question. I said, you could try to be more creative, but instead you choose to nag. Just say you don't want to have a debate. Your excuses are hollow. Oh, wow. Bullying me into a debate. You seem pleasant. There's no way. Running is crazy. I just want to see a little more creativity from me, but not Tilly. She had a better pitch. You're coming in and saying, do the exact same debate you did with someone else. And if you don't take it, I'm going to insult you. Women, dude, get creative. Think of something new. You're a woman. If you find this insulting, then you're proving your own allegations against your gender. I'll give you a day to think of something, but if you keep nagging me, you're going to get blocked. The choice is yours, creativity or laziness. I'll give you a day. Is thinking that hard, Zena? Is grifting that hard? Let me copy someone else's work and get mad you don't accept it. Do you think women shouldn't vote? Tilly had such a good pitch. Proposing a feminism debate is copying work. You're literally pulling stuff from thin air. You lack work ethic, Zena, but you can do it. I believe in you. Do you think women should vote? Try again. This is officially running. Have a nice day. You would actually be famous. You would actually have to be famous for me to run from a debate. Maybe if you were Tilly. I understand the fear of public humiliation. No one's ever heard of me, but I'm entitled to debating big YouTubers. If only you had Tilly's work ethic, maybe you could be something someday. She had such a good pitch. I think there's another reason. And then that's what they always default to. It's racism. And I'll just think, like, it couldn't possibly be that you were not likable. You're not a likable human.